Abby? Please. It's you. Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way. I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this. No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay. Okay. No. Just take him. you drinking?
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
Hey everyone, Lalo Ray here, also known as Harry. How you going? Today I'm going to give you some tips, 10 of them to be exact, on how to survive the
I had Seth under control.
grounded mode. Now, I understand that Naughty Dog has a bit of
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
they all want to stuff on as much as they can. So by releasing this mode,
Okay.
let me show you what I feel that meta against players is saying that they all want them to suffer as much as they can. So by releasing this mode, they have made sure of that. Bit of
Dean.
meta against use some tips, 10 of them to
She
be
your
exact,
girlfriend?
on how to survive the Last of Us Part 2 grounded mode.
No,
Now, I understand that Naughty Dog have a
no,
bit
that
of
was just
meta against
one
players
cancer doesn't mean
saying
anything.
that
She just,
they all want them to suffer as much
I don't know why
as
she
they
did
can.
that.
So
But
by
you do
releasing this
like her.
mode, they have made sure of that. Let me show you what I mean.
Stupid.
That's what he did.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
So that was only a small snippet of the kind of language I used while playing grounded mode.
You're
So
such an
hopefully you
asshole.
guys have a much more smooth experience and come out a lot more sane. So
I'm
before we
not
get into
trying to.
where
I was supposed to
over
die in that
very
hospital.
Standard grounded mode changes. Firstly,
My life would have
obviously
fucking
take damage
mattered.
as expected. So you want to try not to
But
get
you
shot,
took that
but,
from me.
You know, we'll see how that goes. Steve. In addition to that, you also have no HUD now, so you can no longer see your health bar or your ammo on screen. You have to use the weapons cross to be able to see how many
Somehow the Lord
bullets you
gave
have
me a
per
second
gun and
chance
how
at
many
that moment.
throwables, etc. you have. And also your health is indicated by how dark
I would
the
do it
screen is getting.
all
If it's
over
flashing
again.
red or getting even remotely red, it means your health is very low. And what kind of challenge would it be if the game didn't take away your listen mode? You can no longer see enemies through walls, and you have to rely on the camera and specific angles to be able to spot enemies from afar. This is why I recommend playing grounded mode after a couple times of playing the game on some easier difficulties, because it helps you work out the patterns and how to see enemies and where they're going to be at the times. And of course,
There's one way The Last of Us actually gets easier on the
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that.
To balance out grounded mode, you can one-shot enemies with a revolver. But if you try to do the same thing on any easier difficulty, including very light, it actually takes
I
2
would like
shots.
to try.
So it's kind of insane that there's one way The Last of Us actually gets easier on the hardest difficulty.
I like that.
Plus tradition, resources are much more scarce throughout this mode. I think it speaks for itself. Conserve your throwables and your big guns for the major boss battles that happen throughout the story. Not having what you need is going to make it even more challenging and sometimes not even possible to do. And lastly,
I'll see you
hate to break
around.
it to you, but the AI
Yep.
$50 off 5 cans of Zig when you take the Zin 10 challenge. Try it for 10 days.
patterns and how to see enemies and where they're going to be at the times. And then plus is basically where you have your upgraded abilities and your upgrading absolutely. Okay guys, and that concludes my top 10 tips for The Last of Us Part 2 grounded mode. Hope you enjoyed that. And now, work out where enemies start. Kill them. But if you find them quickly while they're laying around, don't no, absolutely do that. It makes the game a bit more for yourself. But do not rely on your AI, they're just there for the ride. Okay, go. Not also having to train. Not having what you need is going to make it even more challenging and sometimes not even possible to do. And lastly, hate to break it to you, but the AI companions are completely useless throughout this mode. They sometimes throw a brick or a bottle or they and it happens so rarely that you're better off doing by yourself. So do not rely on your AI, they're just there for the ride. Okay, guys, so those are the major changes grounded. Number 3, Dance for everyone. And because we're on the topic of discussion, is this headshot I pulled off in grounded mode? Number 7, aim while crouching. Now, I understand when you're crouching, you can lightly toggle the thumbstick forward to sneak up on clickers. It's just very slow. So, if you aim your gun while crouching, you can actually move at a much faster pace, and you'll be able to get the silent kills that you're after. It makes the game go faster, it makes the kills easier, and life's better. Number 8, don't waste ammo unnecessarily. Now look, that sounds very obvious. Of course, if you are fighting enemies and you shoot 1,000 bullets and you know you didn't need to, obviously let yourself die and then have another shot at it. What I mean by that is, only use melee weapons and melee attacks on enemies with no guns. Now, if you have to shoot them, of course do it, if it means you're going to die, but if you can refrain from it, please, by all means. Now, this works for like clickers, stalkers, enemies with melee weapons, those big brute things Abby has to face. Use your melee weapons and use your melee attacks if you have to. The game has made it a bit easier by giving you a dodgy mechanic, which you didn't have in the first game. You had a counter attack, obviously, but not a dodgy mechanic. Master your dodging skills and take on enemies hand to hand. Now, incoming flex, this is what I mean. Number 9, do not max out your medkits. What I mean by this is, always have 2 out of 3 medkits in your inventory. Everything else you can have all maxed out, that's completely fine. But you will find medkits throughout the story, not frequently, but you do. And the worst feeling on the planet is when you have full medkits, you have full health, and there's a free medkit looking at you right in the face. So the best thing to do is always have 2 out of 3. But in the situation where you have so much alcohol and rag, and you know crafting 1 more is not going to hurt, please do it. But refrain from doing it because you will find free medkits along the way. So keep that in mind, guys. And lucky last, number 10, plan ahead. Now, what I mean by this is, guys, once you've worked out the layout and the enemy patterns of this game, you've played it enough times, you actually work out where enemies start spawning. Now, for example, I'll use the radio station for this clip. You come in, you go up to the door where all the enemies are going to spawn, and then you put a trip mine down. Walk a little more back, put another one down. Now, go through the story, blah, 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 come back out and see the enemies. You mean, what enemies? You see that one guy? Yep, there we go. And now this whole area has just been avoided and you can go through peacefully. So if you know where enemies are spawning, plant a trip mine, guys. It's very worth it and it saves you a lot of hassle. Very much use that because that was the best thing I did throughout Grounded. Okay guys, and that concludes my top 10 tips for The Last of Us Part 2 Grounded mode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something new. If you have any tips yourselves to share, please let me know down below, or if there's anything I said that's incorrect, please let me know as well so I can actually brush it up and learn a bit more myself. I do have a couple more tips I'm happy to share with you guys, and if you want to see that, let me know. I did put a lot of effort into making this video, so a like or a subscribe would be really, really awesome, make me really happy. I just hoped whatever I showed you guys can help you throughout your playthrough. It may not be perfect, but I did what I could. So yeah, guys, best of luck with your Grounded playthrough, and don't forget, don't skip the credits at the end of the game, because there is a special surprise, and let me know once you've seen it. Thank you guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one. I swear to God, dog, you're going to kill me for this. My checkpoint, I'll end you. Dog! Oh my God!
I know you've been thinking about I can't see anything hustling more to the next one. You just wanted to let you hear some more.
Okay.